So, in today's little lesson, we're going to fix a key. Now, what we see is the key itself underneath. And what I've got there is the hinge, the key hinge. And you have to test that all the little lugs, see where it fits into that key? That's it. They all work. Now, there's two parts to the hinge, and they must fit together. And there's a little lug in the middle that fits around. I'm just showing you how you take it out of the key. I'm using a microscope and a scalpel to very gently, and all the gunk around there is all the grease from people's fingers, but we had some young chap who's on holiday and he'd broken his key and couldn't play his game. So there's the hinge. Very gently you have to bring it out, and then we need to remove the gunk, which is one of the problems of fixing this key. Any breakage of those lugs and you will have to replace them, and as you can see, it's not nice stuff. We've got to remove all the gunk. So we have to remove the hinge from the key itself to refit the key to the motherboard, because first you put the hinge in, then you put the key on top of that after putting the rubber cup in the right place, and you can use a special glue to do that to help you. So you can see here I'm just showing the operation of it working fine. So now we need to look at the key socket itself. You'll see the rubber cup in the middle. You have to replace that on there, and I've put a slight bit of glue, but you'll notice that I'm pointing to the little brackets. Now there's two of those either side, and they can be bent, and you have to make sure they're straight, especially if somebody's trying to fix it themselves without doing it properly. So they were bent, so I've had to straighten it up. And we've also got to get rid of all of the gunk, and there was a lot more gunk when I started this. It was absolutely full of the stuff. Now I'm removing more gunk all around the retaining clip on this side, which there's a little sort of clip, and it has to go, there's a bar that needs to go underneath from the frame, but don't worry too much. As long as you follow the same process, it should be all right. So we get the frame without the rubber cup, and we align it so it goes into the right side. You'll see the bar goes over the clip on my left, and on the right there's two lugs going to the bits we straightened out before. Firm press and they click in, and then we can have a quick check of the operation. Get the rubber cup, and we can very gently, because it's not easy, get that into the right place, and it is fiddly, so you'll have to have a bit of trial and error. You can see what I'm trying to do there. Squeeze it together to get it underneath the hinge. There we go. I think we've got it there. And we can still check the operation. And it's all nicely fitted in. Yeah. Now we go and find our key, and we align it up the right way. Don't want to put it the other way, it won't clip in position. And then we just get it into position very gently, and a quick firm press, and there, the key is fixed, and we'll have a happy young man who can play his computer games on holiday.